All right, welcome back. Now, the first story on our top 5 at 7 is NSCDC wants hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu. Protesters against the vandalism of national assets. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (FCT) command has cautioned protesters to desist from vandalizing critical national assets and infrastructure in the territory during Monday's protest. The NSCDC FCT commandant, Dr. Olushola Odumosu, said this during an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria on Sunday in Abuja. Separate groups have organized protests on Monday for and against the release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Odumosu called on citizens in support or against the planned rallies to adhere strictly to the provisions of the court's order.
Also, we have federal government says English mathematics still mandatory for all O-level students. The Federal Ministry of Education has clarified that all students must continue to register and sit for English language and mathematics in their O-level examinations. The ministry, in a statement signed by Boriowo Folashade, Director, Press and Public Relations, said that the new policy does not exempt any candidates from these core subjects, but rather introduces a more inclusive and flexible approach to tertiary admission requirements. English and mathematics remain vital tools for communication, reasoning, and lifelong learning. The adjustment affects only admission criteria, not the requirement to take these subjects, the statement added.
PDP crisis deepens as Anyanwu alleges forgery petitions DSS. The crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party has taken a new twist as the party's National Secretary, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, has petitioned the Department of State Services, Inspector General of Police, and the Independent National Electoral Commission over an alleged forgery of his signature, a development that further threatens the conduct of the party's planned November National Convention. In petitions dated October 15 and submitted to INEC, DSS, and IGP on October 16, Anyanwu asserted that he never signed the August 29th letter to INEC regarding the November 15 to 16 National Convention.
Also, we have US-UK DRC banned drugs consignment intercepted in frozen snails, electrical bulbs. Consignment of illegal drugs concealed in frozen snails, electrical bulbs, and female clothes heading for United States, United Kingdom, and Democratic Republic of Congo was intercepted by operatives of NDLEA at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport and the Courier Company in Lagos. At least 2 suspects linked to attempt to export the illicit substances have already been taken into custody. One of them, a cargo agent, Bola Dalarirwan, was arrested on 7th October 2025 following the discovery of 15 parcels of skunk, a strain of cannabis concealed in 10 pieces of giant rechargeable electrical bulb he presented in a carton to air freight to the Democratic Republic of Congo at the export shed of the Lagos airport.
And let's go to international news. Israel launches airstrike in Gaza, accusing Hamas of violation. Israel has launched airstrikes in southern Gaza after it said terrorists fired an anti-tank missile and gunfire towards IDF, Israel Defense Forces troops. The IDF said the attack in the southern city of Rafah was a blatant violation of the ceasefire agreement and promised to respond firmly. Hamas said it was unaware of any event or clashes taking place in the Rafah area, as these are the red zones under the control of the occupation.
And lastly, on top 5 at 7 for today, we have J.D. Vance celebrates U.S. Marines 250th anniversary. Vice President of United States of America, J.D. Vance, celebrated the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Marine Corps at an event that included a live artillery demonstration. That demonstration, which took place at Camp Pendleton in Southern California, drew the ire of the state's governor, Gavin Newsom, in part because the exercise closed a section of a popular interstate. Firing live rounds over a busy highway isn't just wrong, it's dangerous. Newsom, a Democrat who has often disagreed with the Trump administration, said in a statement. And this is where we'll be wrapping up on today's Top 5 at 7.